Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel, your go-to place for all things English language and literature. Today, we're diving into John Steinbeck's monumental work, East of Eden. This novel, rich with complex characters and profound themes, is a must-read in American literature. We'll explore their historical context, take a chapter-by-chapter journey through the book, and wrap up with a discussion on the central themes. So, let's get started. East of Eden was published in 1952. A time when America was experiencing post-World War II optimism and confronting the realities of the Cold War. Steinbeck wrote the novel as a tribute to his family and as an exploration of the forces of good and evil in the American spirit. He once referred to East of Eden as the book into which he put everything he knew. By setting it in the Salinas Valley, where he grew up, Steinbeck roots the novel in a landscape that's as much a character as any of the people who inhabit it. This historical context is crucial to understanding the depth and ambition of Steinbeck's vision. The novel begins with Steinbeck's poetic descriptions of the Salinas Valley, which serve as a backdrop to the epic family drama that unfolds. We meet the Trask family, Adam, who is kind yet conflicted, and his brother Charles, whose envy strains their relationship. Steinbeck sets up the Cain and Abel theme early on, hinting at the moral complexities that will drive the narrative. We're also introduced to the Hamiltons, an immigrant family that contrasts with the Trasks. Samuel Hamilton, the family's wise and benevolent patriarch, becomes a key figure, symbolizing the American dream and providing a counterbalance to the dark elements of the story. In chapters 5 through 12, we meet Kathy Ames, one of the most unsettling characters in literature. Kathy's backstory reveals her as a manipulative and cold-hearted sociopath who marries Adam Trask only to leave him devastated. Her presence in the novel raises questions about the nature of evil. Is it inherent or a result of circumstance? Steinbeck uses Kathy to personify evil, making her a catalyst for much of the tragedy that unfolds in the Trask family. Her character pushes the narrative into darker territory, where moral ambiguity reigns. Chapters 13 through 22 introduce Adam and Kathy's twin sons, Caleb and Aaron. Here, the Cain and Abel motif deepens as Aaron becomes the favored son, embodying innocence, while Caleb struggles with darker impulses. Steinbeck introduces the concept of timshel, or thou mayest, suggesting that despite our inherent tendencies, we have the choice to determine our own fate. As Kathy abandons her family, Adam is left to raise the boys alone, setting the stage for the eventual conflict between the brothers. These chapters are pivotal, as they set up the moral dilemmas that will dominate the rest of the novel. In chapters 23 to 34, we see Aaron and Cal grow up, each wrestling with their identities. Aaron, the golden child, is naive and idealistic, while Cal is burdened with the fear that he's inherited his mother's evil. The brothers' contrasting paths underscore Steinbeck's exploration of the duality within human nature. Cal's internal struggle makes him one of the most compelling characters in the novel. His journey is marked by a search for redemption, but he's haunted by the question of whether he's destined to repeat his mother's sins. In the next section, chapters 35 through 45, tensions rise as Cal's jealousy drives him to reveal the truth about their mother to Aaron. This revelation shatters Aaron's world, leading him to enlist in the army and ultimately to his death in World War I. Aaron's death forces Adam and Cal to confront their own flaws and mistakes. For Adam, it's a moment of profound grief, while for Cal, it's the beginning of a path toward redemption, a theme that Steinbeck skillfully weaves into the narrative. The final chapters, 46 through 55, bring the story to a poignant close. Adam, on his deathbed, forgives Cal with a single word, timshel. This moment encapsulates the novel's central message, that no matter our past, we have the power to choose our future. Steinbeck leaves us with a powerful meditation on free will, redemption, and the legacy we leave behind. East of Eden ends on a note of hope, reminding us that we are not bound by our circumstances. We always have a choice. Now, let's briefly touch on the major themes Steinbeck explores in East of Eden. The most prominent is the battle between good and evil, a struggle that's embodied in characters like Kathy, Cal, and Aaron. But Steinbeck also delves deep into the concept of free will, encapsulated in the word Timshel. This theme suggests that while we may be shaped by our past and our nature, we are ultimately responsible for our choices. Another key theme is the idea of inheritance, both of sin and virtue. Steinbeck asks whether we are doomed to repeat the sins of our parents or if we can forge our own path. This theme resonates through the novel's exploration of the Trask and Hamilton families. And there you have it, a comprehensive look at John Steinbeck's East of Eden, from its historical context to its profound themes. This novel isn't just a story, it's a meditation on the human condition, challenging us to consider the choices we make and the legacy we leave behind. If you haven't read it yet, it's a journey well worth taking, and if you have, there's always more to discover with each reread. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into East of Eden. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more literary analysis and discussions. Let me know in the comments what book you'd like to see covered next. Until next time, happy reading!